You ever have one of those days where your brain feels scattered? You're all over the place thinking about a whole bunch of different things, processing things, planning, strategizing, just all over the place, just jumping from one thing to another. Maybe thinking about work or checking your phone. Maybe you want to play the game, but then no, you need to wash the clothes. You need to take the dog for a walk or replay the conversation. What did they mean when they said such and such? Just brain is just all over the place. It's thinking, creating, generating, and it kind of feels scattered, almost to a point to where you can feel physically exhausted. Sorry, and that's coming because their attention is split. We all go through it. It's not just you. You're not alone. Just want to normalize the fact that in our current society, if you don't put up certain guardrails, that's going to happen. So our attention just constantly is bouncing around. You know, it's like having a good way to think about it is like having multiple tabs open on your laptop or your whatever the Apple version is. I don't have one of those. So you're just having multiple tabs open in your browser. Your brain never really gets to stay in one place and just be present with that. And then nowadays, even when we quote unquote are resting, well, except when I look around in my life, so let me speak for myself and certain people that I know that are close to me. What we consider relaxing sometimes is scrolling, watching TV, just doing something on our phone or tablet or iPad. The thing is, it's like constant input. It seems like we're relaxing because we're probably laying in a comfortable couch or sitting in a nice chair, or maybe you're outside and you're in nature in a shaded part with a nice little breeze. But your brain is not powering down. It's just constantly getting more and more input. I remember talking to someone and trying to explain how that can drain you. Our brain is the biggest user, the calories that you eat. Whatever, if you think about yesterday and all the food that you ate yesterday, if you were blessed enough, I don't want to be arrogant, um, to eat a meal, will eat yesterday, probably several times. Most of those calories went to thinking, planning, strategizing, uh, going over stuff. Or if you're playing games, problem solving on a game. Even chess is a game, for example. You know how many calories you burn trying to strategize during chess? There's a lot. It makes it harder to focus. It makes it harder for us to feel calm and present. We kind of feel mentally thin, is a way I'm trying to put it at the end of the day. So again, normalizing it because that's how our society is right now. And I'm putting this up to encourage guardrails and consistency. So here's some things that actually help. Moments of uninterrupted attention. What does that look like? You don't have anything that's stimulating you. I could use two examples. One being outside in nature, if you're around some forest and you're not getting bit by fleas and things like that. If you could find a nice place in nature or maybe by some water, um, and just be still. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, if you feel safe enough to do it. Just focus on your breath, ground yourself in that moment, or you could do it inside. There's no rhyme or reason. The point is just grounding yourself, reducing the input, right? Letting the mind rest instead of calculating, generating. Also doing one thing at a time instead of trying to do multiple things and multitasking. I hear it so often when I bring up about multitasking, like, well, I'm good at it, and that you may be, but that doesn't change the fact that doing so is burning more energy. Okay, so that's the whole point. If you were feeling, mentally fragmented, is the whole point of this. Maybe doing too much. You got to settle down a little bit. Like you walk without a phone, walk without constantly checking emails and text messages, or even like in regular relationships. Like, did they respond back to you yet? Just quick moments without any input is what I'm saying. And I'm trying to generalize because I know there's, if I speak for myself, I don't really have my phone for hours at a time, or even at home when I have the opportunity to watch TV. I'm not doing a whole bunch of binge watching streaming platforms. I don't do that. So I'm trying to keep everybody in mind, but the point is feeling scattered all over the place and feeling tired and not understanding why you're even like wired but tired. It could be because you are thinking too much and there's too many inputs. And now's a good time to increase stillness so your brain and nervous system can relax. Thanks.